Today, when you look for points of destinations or how far a place is, we quickly whip out our mobile phones and open up either Apple Maps or Google Maps. Maps today, for the most part, are in digital format. Paper maps are so passé. Now, there was a time when a different method was used to find your way, and that method is coming back, but more so for display only. The individuals who are using this method to find their way happen to have the whole world in their hands. Literally. Welcome to That's Life, I Swear. This podcast is about life's happenings in this world. Happenings that conjure up such words as intriguing, frightening, life-changing, inspiring, and more. I'm Rick Barron, your host. That said, here's the rest of this story. So here's a new book I just read recently, and it's called The Globemakers. Let's talk about the book first. Peter Bellerby, the co-founder of Bellerby Co, introduces a fascinating narrative about a neglected art form and its origins, that being the craftsmanship of globe making. Ironically, what sparked Peter's venture into globe making stemmed from his research for his father's birthday. In a quest for a unique globe for his father's 80th celebration, Peter's exhausted search led him to embark on a personal journey, one he never saw coming. Faced with the inability to find the perfect gift for his dad, which was a globe, he took upon himself to create one. This endeavor marked the inception of Bellerby Co Globemakers, a distinguished entity as the sole creators of custom-made globes globally. Chronicling this captivating odyssey, the Globemakers delves into the historical and craftsmanship aspects of globes, initially referred to as earth apples, through a union of illustration, photography, and storytelling. The book guides readers through the intricacies and obstacles encountering in the globe-making process, such as the challenge of maneuvering a replica of Winston Churchill's 50-inch globe through a standard door. That must have been difficult. Providing a glimpse into Bellerby's London workshop, the narrative unfolds as engineers, cartographers, carpenters, and painters collaborate in handcrafting celestial, and planetary globes for discerning customers. Now, the team's Instagram account showcases behind the scenes with glimpses into craft insights and has gathered over 150,000 followers. The site is both visually and very captivating and very informative. Bellerby emphasizes the careful handcrafting that's involved in every stage, asserting we do everything from inception to watercolor finish by hand. The palpable passion for the craft shines through, with Peter stating that Google Maps might inform, but a globe inspires. Crafting a flawless spear, a task no less challenging than Leonardo da Vinci's endeavors, marks just the beginning for a globe maker. The intricate process continues as the artisan carefully covers the sphere with gores, sections resembling surfboards, if you will. These map sections, when printed and laid flat, are precisely affixed to the sphere. The pointed tips find their place at the north and south poles, while the widest portions gracefully envelop the equator. The essence of the globe maker's art lies in the painstaking activities that follow, such as cutting the gores with precision using a scalpel, stretching them, and applying glue, and placing them on the sphere with great accuracy. Now, Peter explains that mastering the art of cutting gores demands, are you ready for this? A staggering 50,000 practice attempts. Seriously. Once these sections find their place, the globe undergoes the intricate process of hand painting and drying before being elegantly mounted on a tailor-made base. The final result is a Bellerby globe boasting a lustrous brilliance akin to that of hard candy, a testament to the artisan's dedication to perfection. Globe making emerges as a forgotten art form, seamlessly blending art and science, engineering and geography, astronomy and myth, with a generous infusion of imagination. The book skillfully interweaves these overreaching themes into the rich tapestry of the globe-making narrative. Now, while the craft may have faded into obscurity, Peter's personal odyssey has launched it back into the limelight. I guess you could say, and pardon the pun, he's put globe-making back on the map. So let's talk about the author. After a successful career in television, Peter Bellerby was running a music venture bowling alley in London. Peter, a visionary artisan, stands at the forefront of a renaissance in the world of globe making. His remarkable journey, captured in the pages of this book, unfolds a narrative that transcends the mere craft of creating globes to become a testament to passion, innovation, and a rekindled appreciation for a forgotten art form. Born with innate curiosity, Peter's commitment to authenticity and keen craftsmanship is very noticeable throughout his work. The book, The Globemakers, not only serves as a chronicle of his personal odyssey, but also as a window into the intricate world of globe making. The book seamlessly weaves together historical nuances, artistic endeavors, and the fusion of science and imagination that defines this unique craft. In his London workshop, Peter orchestrates a team of skilled professionals, engineers, carpenters, and painters, each contributing their expertise to create terrestrial, celestial, and planetary globes. The extreme attention to detail, coupled with a dedication to handcrafting every aspect, sets Peter's company apart as the world's sole creators of crafting globes. A fervent believer in enduring allure of globes, Peter sees his role not just as a craftsman, but as a custodian of a tradition that seamlessly fuses art and science. His book serves not only as a celebration of the craft, but also as a call to recognize the profound impact that globes have in inspiring curiosity and understanding our planet. In an era marked by technological advancements and virtual maps, Peter's commitment to handcrafting globes stands as a testament to the enduring power of tangible artistic representations of our world. The job of a globe maker is never complete, Peter says, highlighting the dynamic nature of our world and the continuous evolution that defines both the geopolitical landscape and the art of globe making. So what drew my interest in reading this book? I first learned about Peter Bellerby by watching a news program on TV. Watching how Peter and his team crafted a globe from start to finish was not only educational, but absolutely intriguing. His crew telegraphed a demeanor of patience and the utmost attention to detail. It wasn't a job for them, but rather a deep passion of love. I remember as a little boy, I lived for the weekends when my parents would take me to the library. With my official library card in hand, I felt a sense of power that I could check out any book I wanted. Okay, I know that sounds silly, but for me, it was so cool. One day, as I was going down past the various library bookshelves, my eye caught a large spear at the very end of a row. Walking closer, I saw it was the map of the world. I was in awe. As I rotated the giant spear, I took time to look at the various countries and where I lived, observing the various colors of countries, the color of the oceans, the font size of letters, calling out the names of the various cities and countries, the fine horizontal and vertical lines calling out latitude and longitude, the fine painting of transparency to effectively indicate global boundaries. Seeing all this, the big question tossing around in my head was, how were these giant globes created? Peter's book provided me the answers. What can we learn from the story? What's the takeaway? The book, The Globemakers, brings us inside Peter's gorgeous studio to learn how he and his team of artists bring these stunning celestial, terrestrial, and planetary objects to life. Along the way, he tells stories of his adventure and the luck along the way that shaped the company. Peter's beautiful book is a tribute to the techniques of globe makers. He has truly mastered these little-known processes and written about them with comparable skill. Well, there you go. That's life, I swear. For further information regarding the material covered in this episode, I invite you to visit my website, which you can find on either Apple Podcasts or Google Podcasts, for show notes, calling out key pieces of content mentioned and the episode transcript. As always, I thank you for listening and your interest. Be sure to subscribe here or wherever you get your podcasts so you don't miss an episode. See you soon.